I mean, I think Dart has a lot of Kel's practice in the matchup.
Yeah, Dart's. I mean, Bro's pretty good at this matchup.
Bro is good. Bro beat.
He beat Drug Fox a while ago.
And he beat Face. I mean, he has like a winning record against Face.
Does he? Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, Marth players just beat like Sheiks a lot more often nowadays. I've noticed. Like Smash God beat Swedish at Genesis.
So as Sheiks progress towards a tech chase game, Marth improves in the matchup because you can't really down throw tech chase Marth.
Yeah, that's true. I think Drephen actually usually beats Bro, but he like sometimes loses.
Did you catch Rose set with Mike Hayes from Genesis?
I didn't know they played.
That? Yeah, they played.
Really, I think
Game
it was really,
5
yeah,
last
I heard it was really close.
Last stock.
Now that you mention it. I think Mike Hayes lost to Iceman.
Who does Iceman play?
He plays Marth. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, at that level of the game, if you have a weak matchup, that's really just on you. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see which monitor.
Dude, yeah. Okay, so. Was that you?
No.
Tell me about Wit yesterday, dude. Did you learn any lessons that we could maybe apply to this set?
Yesterday?
Yeah, you saw Drephen play, right, in person?
Yeah. Well, Drephen, he has a weird style. He played in an era where most of us weren't really even around. So
yeah.
I mean, you hadn't even probably heard of the game when you started playing.
Well, the thing is, when I was wait, what?
Whoa,
What's he doing?
Taking out.
What's going on here? All right. So when I was a little kid, like middle schooler, I got into the game by watching Drephen. Like, he's one of the reasons. Because I used to play Sheik was like my first competitive character. So I was trying to find like the best Sheik main, and then I found Drephen. And every single move he did back then was down smash pretty much.
Yeah.
And I thought that was just the coolest thing ever. So he's actually kind of like my childhood hero. Like, everyone has a hero. But every time I tell him that he's my hero, he gets mad at me.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well,
it's kind of like Mr. Incredible and Syndrome.
Uh-huh.
I'm Syndrome. I'm Syndrome.
Really?
Yeah. Just because, like, all I wanted to do was be Drephen's sidekick, but he just wouldn't let me.
Okay. What do I got? So, but yeah, Drephen, like, what he's good at is he just does random stuff sometimes. Honestly,
it's not random. The trick is that it's actually very logical, but it's because it's Drephen, it looks like it's random. But he actually, if you play him long enough, you'll notice that he does like the same things in the same scenarios. It's just like the Drephen option, Like, he'll do full hop dare all the time. But like, other Sheiks I've never seen really do that. But it's pretty hard to punish, especially if you're not ready for it.
I'm surprised.
What? About the counter pick?
No, I actually would have I would have put Bro to possibly win game 1. Just like
he was winning.
Given, yeah. I think
if he was moved forward just a little bit more. I don't know about this counter. I think it's pretty good, but I thought he would counter pick FD. Is it a best of 3 or a best of 5?
Best of 5. Wait. No, I'm just making. Oh, okay. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, it's best of. Okay, I thought he would counter pick FD then, because I think that's a traditional Marth counter pick. But he might be looking to get some early kills on the stage. Have you noticed Drephen's been using a lot of up smash? I don't know what's going on with that.
I'm barely watching, to be honest. No, but...
Are you thinking about Wit?
Yeah, I'm just thinking about planning for next week.
Wait, is Michael still in the tournament?
Michael's here. Michael's top 8. He got 2-0'd by Nox.
Did he just beat Quinn or something?
No, I don't.
They were supposed to play.
Let me check the bracket here.
Dude, Quinn has he messages me sometimes, and he just like has nightmares about Michael. Like,
yeah,
it keeps him up at night for real. He just thinks like he's just dreaming, and all of a sudden it's just Michael's face, and then he can't escape.
To be honest, if I were in that position, because I think Michael terrorizes Quinn in a lot of ways.
He does. He psychologically torments him.
He should just opt to not play sets with Michael. I mean, just forfeit.
Yeah, it's better for your mental health, and you can proceed in the bracket.
Yeah,
with the better mentality and losers. Because you're gonna end up there anyway, right? Like,
he's played Michael before and like gotten up and like shown rage and didn't fist pound him. Like, if that's the point you are with in a certain player matchup, it's better to just give up. Play. Yeah. Just don't play. Like,
yeah, no, it's like because then you go into losers bracket with a bad mentality. So it's better to conserve your mentality if you're gonna lose anyway.
I agree.
Oh, I like that.
Wow, smart. And the thing with Michael, like he does have he holds the solution to the Ice Climber matchup. I mean, you can't really. Oh wow, 71%.
He does not hold a solution to the Icy.
No, he does.
He just holds a solution to the Quinn matchup.
Solid.
Right,
so when you have when you have a solution in your possession, I don't know if Quinn has acknowledged this himself. He's like, yeah, he's solved the matchup. You can't do anything. Like when the solution it's been proven already. Like that's the point of a solution. It's been proved.
No, dude.
So he can't do anything. There's nothing.
He hasn't solved. He's just solved Quinn. He hasn't solved the matchup.
Either way, if he solved Quinn,
it's definitely time
then
to forfeit for Quinn.
It's time to give it up. I mean,
I'm trying to get Quinn to do the ultimate counter pick and pick Young Link, but
no, I don't think that works.
Why not?
I think Link does better.
Link?
Yeah.
No.
Bigger hitboxes,
slower
bigger presence. I mean, he's tough. He's hot to trot.
Is he hot to trot?
Yeah.
What does that mean? I thought he double dipped.
Dart would have double dipped that.
Double dipping is cooler.
Get the job done.
Yeah, that's true.
But actually, I feel like he could have lived with DI there on Yoshi or Dreamland, but it's moot.
What's going on here? What would So would you say, like, of these players, do you think either of them are stuck? I definitely feel like Drephen, or no, Vro. Vro is, I think, the more stuck player of the two.
Well, what do you mean stuck?
I
know, exactly.
It's pretty kind of hard to describe, but I would say a stuck player is someone that can't move down, can't move up. They're just at the same level. They lose to the same people. They beat the same people, and then they're stuck. You know, there's nowhere to go.
Yeah, I would. First of all, both these players' movement, their progression in 3 or 4 years hasn't. Maybe they would argue differently. It hasn't been significant. But that's sort of to be expected at this level. When you look at new guys who start playing the game, let's take 2 examples of players who've played for a while. Cyrox and Drugfox, right?
Yeah.
Both these guys have been wrongly accused of being newer players and just up and comers. It's never been the case. Both of these guys will openly admit they've been playing the game
Cyrox
for years.
has been playing as long as me.
What's happened with them is that they just got unstuck. When you get unstuck, then you
start moving around.
You're on people's radar. Yeah.
So the thing is, when you're stuck, no one even knows who you are.
Exactly. Yeah.
Unless I would say there's one exception, which is Armada.
No. Everyone. Oh, you mean because Armada was never stuck?
Well, no, he's stuck right now.
Yeah.
But everyone knows who he is. People still know who he is, even though he's stuck.
Yeah, because everyone you never start being known. You become known, and it's just a matter of when you become unstuck.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. So of these 2 players, I think Drephen he got right to the top 100 this year. So does that mean he got unstuck or?
No. That's that's smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
That is that can be the worst thing for your mental health if you see your name on the top 100.
Yeah, because then you start thinking, oh, I have to beat this guy because I'm ranked higher than these guys. So
I mean, we can talk about the top 100 certainly. Let's look at Squid's wins this year outside of SoCal. I mean, now it doesn't just because you're on the top 100, it doesn't really say you're good or bad, but you don't want to get the idea stuck in your head that because you're on this list, wherever you are on it, that means the people below you are worse and the people above you are better.
Yeah, that's not true at all. It's a fluid list. I mean, you have some stuck people in the list, but in general, a lot of them are unstuck players.
Yeah. So
it's hard to really say where you belong at any given point. It's not the same.
He's moving.
Vro's winning.
Yeah.
Dude, Vro, it doesn't surprise me if he beats, on any given day, if he, beat almost any player.
It's going to be funny because at this rate, if Vro wins the set, we're likely to see him in Grands against Kells because
This is the winner semis, right? Is it not? It should be. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but you saw Kells in losers, right?
He's not.
Yeah, he lost a fanny pack. He just lost a fanny pack.
He lost a fanny pack?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he got slopped.
Damn. I didn't know that. I thought Kells, I just assumed he'd win, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Kells assumed he'd win. That's why he lost.
How is Armada stuck? Armada has...
how's Armada?
He literally did not move on the top 100.
He hasn't moved in 3 years.
No movement.
2 years.
It's 2 years. Because Mango was...
And again, it's the problem. The problem
serious?
is with this list. We got this list that he's #1 on. And so he's like, oh, I'm the #1 player. I'm very happy. No. Like you're #1 on this list with 100 other players. You have no results against O'Reilly in 3 or 4 years.
Because he dodges. He dodges every time. I saw him at UGC in the same state as Wit, and he didn't even show up to Wit. I don't know what his deal is.
You know what I say, move him to LA just so he can be with the other Dodgers, right? Like, seriously.
Okay, like Miam makes a list, and yeah, Armada. It's a list of people that Armada is better than.
Yeah.
And then like all the players across the country that he's like possibly not better than, he just doesn't play.
Armada?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be it for this game.
It's insane.
Armada is the #1 player on the Melee Omni Top 100 list. Factually, no one's denying that.
Yeah, that's true. On the Melee and Omni Top 100, he's #1.
You know,
I don't know what that means though. What does that actually
it doesn't
mean?
it doesn't mean much. It doesn't mean much.
It's just, he's better than the other people on the list. Like, okay, I can make a list of people I'm better than too.
Yeah, I'll make a list of 99 guys that I'm better than too. Good job. I've said it before, Michael. I mean, how many people are on net play? 40,000? Michael's #1. Okay?
That's true.
He's Now, you want to start talking about who's better than who? Yeah, I don't see these guys who play at live tournaments, you know, going on net play.
They're afraid. They're afraid, dude. They can't adapt to the
You got
conditions.
QQU. I've seen QQU, SFAT, all these guys. But who's #1 on net play? Michael.
That's true. Even Hungrybox plays net play, but
yeah.
nowhere to be found. Oh, Drephen won in game 3, huh?
Yeah, he pulled it out. I would have liked to see that combo. Oh, that's so smart. Marth is actually my favorite character. I see why people play this guy.
He's your favorite?
Yeah.
Not DK?
No, DK's not my favorite. Marth's my favorite, but DK I think is the best. I mean, they're two different things.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, bro. Okay, one thing that actually impressed me about Bro is he knows Marth's range on all of his hits so well.
Yeah.
He has some really strong weaknesses that show a lot. Particularly, like, I see a lot of times when he lets people back to stage. I mean, dying at 35%. Things like that a typical
what is that?
top player. Yeah. These are things that you normally shake out of your gameplay like earlier on, and I think if he can get these things out of his gameplay, he's gonna like actually start getting some real results.
Dude, Bro, I think he plays too much on his emotions sometimes when he like really wants to kill.
Oh, definitely.
He'll try to force it. Someone like PP will never do that.
Nah, look, I mean, that's the classic.
His whole stock just disappeared because he wanted to kill so badly on Drephen.
He just had the Kelly knee slap. We have a couple different names for it.
Come on, Kelly. Kelly. Some poor kid in Losers is about to get destroyed by kills just because of the upset. What if it's Michael? Is it Michael? I don't know who it is.
Michael isn't Losers.
Yeah, it could be Michael.
That would be hilarious. I'm looking at the bracket.
Oh, you have the bracket, huh?
Oh, this is Skullgirls. I just keep looking at it. We don't actually have the Melee bracket. That would make too much sense. But Bro can still make this comeback.
It's going to be hard. Like, okay, yeah, it's pretty much over here. It's kind of hard to corner pressure Marth. Is Bro the TO?
Bro?
Yeah.
He's the runner.
Okay.
He's the TO.
Okay, gotcha.
The organizer, I guess.
Drephen going for some swag. What?
Oh man.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
You see how?
Yeah, the fist bump into the handshake. Classic.
Like Drephen really wanted to fist bump.